Good morning and welcome to Rocket Travels. I ain't in Thailand, am I? Yeah, I'm in the UK. I am. Can you guess where I am? Probably not from this view. Yeah, my last trip back to the UK. First things first, I've been back I think a couple of weeks, 10 days or so, and I'm growing a beard. Not for long, it's for a vlog. I'm going travelling next week and going to a new country. Now with my trip I'm going to be pushing my boundaries, so I'm going for the rugged look. So I'm growing a bit of growth, dressing down, and I'm going to blend in with the locals where I'm going. Where I'm going isn't going to be a mystery to you lot, so I'm not going to disclose where I'm going until I get there. I'm going to keep you all guessing. If you're on my Facebook, it has been disclosed. But you'd have to join my Facebook, so up to you guys. Everyone's free to join my Facebook, blah de blah. Anyway, so today we are in Oxfordshire and we are in Woodstock. So I have connections with Woodstock. I live or come from Oxford, and I come from a big village. It's almost a town called Kidlington, which is about 5 miles away from Woodstock. But I used to spend a lot of my childhood in Woodstock, mainly exploring Blenheim Palace and the grounds. We're not going to Blenheim Palace today. We're going to just have a little walk around the streets of Woodstock, and I'm going to reminisce, but I'm going to have a little chat with you guys about where we're going. Basically, obviously, back in the UK, Union Street. Oh, this brings back memories. Yeah, basically, back in the UK, this is my last trip to oversee the sale of my house. I have to be in the UK for my solicitors to give me the papers to sign, and once that's done, this is going to be goodbye UK. So if you've been following my channel or not following my channel, yeah, I'm setting up home in Thailand. It's all going to plan. Everything's good, the budget's good, everything's good, life is good, and I'm extremely happy. I'm a little bit dozy this morning, not too sure why. I was out with the lads yesterday doing a massive catch-up. We're just coming down into the town now. Yeah, my last trip, and then I'm gone, and then I can start my travels. I've said before on this channel, my retirement to Thailand will be all about travelling and adventures. It is not about cost of living and all that kind of thing. It is going to be adventures, and I'm going on one next week. It's going to be my first adventure. Oh wow, this brings back instant memories. This is like the main road, busy main road. Whoa, let's go over here. Oh, motorbikes are well loud, man. The Punch Bowl. When I was a kid, we used to come over here. Wow, teenager, young adult, we used to come over here, and every Friday night was party night. We used to start here in the Punch Bowl, and over the road, the Crown. Now between the two pubs, they used to have discos and all sorts going on. Different villages used to turn up. Yeah, it used to get a bit messy, but we always had a good time. Let's go and see what this is over here. This stone was raised by the people of Woodstock to celebrate the arrival of the millennium. 24 years ago that's been there. They've still got Woodstock's got a lovely charm. If you've watched my one of my vlogs from a while back, it's called UK Grim. It was called UK Grim because it's the name of an album by the Sleaford Mods. It didn't actually mean that I think the UK is grim. I don't mind the UK at all. I've explained on I have explained on other vlogs my reasons for leaving the UK, weather, economy, etc. But yeah, Woodstock is a good example of a lovely place. They have lovely little establishments like this building here. This is a barber shop, established, it's new business, established 24. They have a beautiful barber rotating sign up there, and yeah, the town is good. Let's have a little wander down. I mean, compared to my town, Rushden, this newsagent here has been here years and years and years. I used to go in there when I was a kid from the sweets. Yeah, Woodstock, you know, compared to where I come from, Rushden, Rushden's all boarded up and shutters down on the shops, and then you come somewhere like Woodstock and it is very nice. There are no shutters on the shops, and yeah, there's no boarded up buildings. So over there we have the Crown. Back in the day, that was where we used to hang out with the disco. Yes. I used to go to, even though I was an old punk, we used to go to discos. Right, let's check out. Here's the estate agent. Well, that's, you can rent a house there for £7,995. That's a bargain. Nearly £8,000 a month to rent a house. Cost of the house, there you have a, let's go for a 3-bedroom. A 3-bedroom house in Woodstock will cost you just short of £600,000. Oh wow. I can assure you I sold mine for a lot less than that. Check out these little shops though, man. A lot of this hasn't changed for years and years and years. I'm not too sure what it is in there. Coffee shop, yeah, coffee, pastries. Hello doggy. So yeah, Woodstock, it's a mighty fine place. I left Oxfordshire about 29 years ago, 29-30 years ago. I think that's about right. And not a lot around here has actually changed. A lot of the shops are very same. The back lane tavern never used to be called that. We might go round there in a bit, but for now we're just going to wander down the high street. Compared to my town, this is like really nice. I've forgotten how nice Oxford is. But parking, you have to pay for parking in Woodstock. You don't in Rushden. Not too sure how much. But a little bed and breakfast over there. They have Baptist church. Now, I was adopted into a family basically from Woodstock, and they were Methodists, and there is a Methodist church here. So that is the Baptist church. One thing for sure, I'm not too happy about being this hairy. But yeah, lots and lots of nice shops, galleries, little morning, little Italian restaurant, wine bar. Looks very nice in there. Morning. Hello. Yeah, it's not the same as Thailand. I keep forgetting I'm not in Thailand. So yeah, you poke your camera through the door and you're not greeted with that lovely smile. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning, so I haven't come like early doors. The reason I'm doing this in the morning is there's a town hall, is I'm meeting my mates later on. Big bell up there. I'll show have a spin around the town hall. Oh, I love these shops, man. It's all oldly worldly, very nice. Right, let's just cross over here. This place is lovely. I've forgotten how beautiful Oxfordshire is. I mean, Woodstock is exceptional. It's very well to do. But there we have the town hall. Shops around here are very different to where I come from. It's all pound shops and barbers where I come from. But here, there's some ducks over there. Random. Yeah, here the shops are very nice. Here we have antique shop, Antiques of Woodstock, and here the Star Inn. Back in the day, we'd pop in there for a beer or two. God knows what the cost of a beer is. Sunday roast £17, fish and chips £10, and they got the football on. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Across the way here you have the Bear Hotel. Famous, absolutely beautiful. I think it's got 53 rooms. Okay, we're going to go and check out the Bear Hotel. It's a 13th century coaching inn. Like I said, 53 rooms. I might have a little look in a minute how much it costs for a room in there. But they've had lots of famous people stay here. Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton, and it is, as you can see from the gates in front of me, it's an old coaching house. Bar, restaurant, courtyard, seating. Shall we have a wander in? Wow, look at this. We bid you welcome to our ancient hostelry. 700 years, that'll be about right. Lots and lots of lovely little paraphernalia. Wow, beautiful Woodstock. We'll have a little wander in here. A lot of the accommodation, I think, is in this courtyard. You know, all sorts of various different types of accommodation. Very nice. They have a hotel bar, hotel restaurant. Morning, how you doing? Churchill lounge. We'll tell you a little bit about Winston Churchill in a minute. We might actually pop up to a place called Bladon, which is a couple of miles or so away from Woodstock, and we might actually end the vlog and visit Winston Churchill's graveyard. But Winston Churchill, I'm sure you all know who he is. He was born and bred Woodstock. He was actually born and lived at Blenheim Palace. Absolutely superb. They have the hotel reception there, and they have an old glove factory. Now Woodstock used to have a big glove making industry. Where the actual factories were, I do not know. I've got a feeling some of them were down the lane opposite, which is called Brown's Lane. Brown Lane or Brown's Lane, not 100% sure. But yeah, there were glove factories in Woodstock. Beautiful, beautiful place. Wow. I was so lucky to be brought up and living in this area. It does bring back beautiful, beautiful memories. There are lots and lots of, I'm not going to have time to show you everything. This is just a bit of a flash visit. Yeah, Brown's Lane. There are lots and lots of lanes, lots and lots of little alleyways. I've got a feeling there used to be a glove factory down there. A lot hasn't changed. Like on the corner here, this has always been the post office. Park Street this is. There you go, it's like got the old sign up there, look at that, old school. Okay, it's called Woodstock. What do you think Woodstock means? Wooden stocks. And there you go, in Woodstock you have the stocks. 1, 2, 3, they got 5 holes. Now they put you would have put your legs in these when you were naughty or waiting for your trial. The reason there's 5 is because at times they used to put your head through the middle one and then your arms either side in the holes. But sometimes they used to put your legs, sometimes your head and your arms. So it's multifunctional stocks. They put all the naughty lot in there awaiting their trial, or they might have been put in there after their trial for their punishment. Not too sure 100% if it's always had a roof on it. I have done a little bit of research, and it suggests that the roof wasn't always on there. Here we have the local church. This is C of E. They have a Baptist church, Methodist church, Catholic church and Church of England. Okay, let's go and see if we can check out the church. It is Sunday and it is about 10 o'clock in the morning, so there might be a service on. If there is, we're not going in. But let's go and have a little look. If you watch my channel, I do like my architecture. It's just a different style in the UK to what I'm used to in Thailand. Oh, it is. I don't know if it's open. Is it open? No, it's all locked up. Oh, it is open. Okay, we're in. The church is called Mary of Magdalene. It goes back to the 12th century. A gentleman over there has just told me a little bit about the history, how the church used to be. Originally it was a Catholic church, and due to the Reformation it became then Church of England, C of E. The church over the years apparently has been attacked. It has gone through various changes. It's been extended. The stained glass windows, let's go and have a look. The stained glass windows that you see there today aren't original. They are from the 14th century. So yes, beautiful church. Extended over the years. Wooden roof looks spectacular. And they do have a service today at 11 o'clock. I'm not religious myself, but I do like visiting, like in Thailand, the temples, and I do like all the architecture. But live and let live. Let people need to believe in something. We all believe in something. Some people believe in religion. Let them be. Beautiful altar. I won't go too far up there because the vicar will clock me. He might convert me. I'm not converting to any religion. Like I say, I respect all religions, but I'm not converting. It's not something I believe in. A roof, beautiful roof. Okay, so there is Mary Magdalene Church. I struggle with my words as usual. All right, let's exit and carry on my little tour of Woodstock. Okay, shades back on. It's about there. I've got new shades again. If you watch my channel, I bust and lose my shades all the time. Yeah, the weather in the UK is it's about 16 degrees. It's a lot cooler than I've been used to in Thailand and recently Laos. And last night it was banging with rain. Check out these doors. Look at that beautiful door. Wow. There must be preservation orders on some of these buildings, windows, doors, etc. Look at these. The geek from Rushden who likes architecture. I have a major trip next week. Not going to disclose it, like I said earlier on. It should be interesting. And I'm all up for it. New challenge, new country. There is one of these houses where there's a famous Oxford United manager lived, a guy called Jimmy Smith. Won the Milk Cup final, beat QPR. I think it's that house. It's either this house here or this one. Yeah, Jimmy Smith. Lovely place, Woodstock. We're just going up to what is the entrance to Blenheim Palace. Home of the Duke of Marlborough. This used to be my playground when I was a kid. I used to get dropped off here, and yeah, we used to explore the grounds of Blenheim Palace. Very grand. Not too sure how much it's to go in. We are not going in today, but we are going to see Winston Churchill's grave for sure. Let's go and have a little look to see how much it costs to go in Blenheim Palace. Look at this. Beautiful. What a lovely entrance to a magnificent country house. Maybe come back here, maybe not. My time in the UK has run out. I've got a couple of weeks left in the UK and then I'm emigrating, as you know. To get in, how much does it get in for walking?
28.
28 quid. Okay, thank you very much. And if you've got a car?
So again,
if you have a car? Can
you have to go around the other way, but it's still the same price.
Oh, it's the same price. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this entrance, it's 28 quid to get in, to walk in. £28, man. You can park your car in Woodstock up to 2 hours for £1. What's that say? 8 hours, £5. That isn't too bad, is it? Considering the entrance fee to the park. They do have a grocer's. Beetroot, carrots, cabbages, leeks, strawberries. Lots and lots of strawberries. Look at that, beautiful little shop. Fresh bread. Highly recommend anybody visiting Woodstock. These old signs. Textiles, home interiors. They do have quite a few public houses. This is another one. I can't remember the name of this one. The Woodstock Arms. Back in the day, we never used to go in here. It was just a different crowd. It's more of a food. It always was a bit of a food pub. I have a feeling they have rooms as well. AA 3-star pub hotel. Okay, let's have a little wander over here. I'm going to show you one more thing in Woodstock before we go and see Winston. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Apparently, I talked to the boss and it's very, very hot in Thailand. Beautiful place, all these old buildings. Apparently Woodstock goes back to just before the 1300s, 1279, when I think it was King Henry II. I think it's King Henry II. He had a hunting lodge here, and he kept his mistress there, Rosamond. Now there is a Rosamond well in Blenheim Palace. So yeah, he was up to no good. I'm pretty sure it's Henry II. I might correct myself below in some form of comment. But yeah, King's Arms, one of the oldest Woodstock pubs. And they have, in modern times, they have an Indian restaurant. Right, I'll get run over as usual, crossing the roads. A Dabba Spice. Right, there's no outside menu by the looks of it, so we can't tell you how much the food is. Right, this is, I mentioned before, my family that I was adopted into. We're Methodists. This is the Methodist Church with your big pride rainbow above there. And yeah, the service is in full swing. And what is interesting, they have like a big karaoke screen in the church above the altar, so you can sing along to the tunes. That's pretty cool. Right, I'm going to show you one more thing. As you're probably getting a drift that Woodstock is posh. Well, now, Oxford born and bred, there used to be a lot of conflict between what they used to call the town and the gown. So basically, the posh and the working class, they used to clash a little bit. Because wherever you've got posh people in the world, you need the working class to cut their grass, mend their leaky pipes and all that. So yeah, there's always a split, and even in towns like Woodstock, you have a working class community. And what I'm going to show you now is basically the Working Men's Club. This doorway here, you know, Woodstock Social Club. I used to be a member of that back in the day. I was probably a member, or maybe 5 or 6 years when I was younger. And number 44, Woodstock Social Club. And if you go behind that door, it is big. It's like the TARDIS. So you go through there, it just opens up, and yeah, you got all your local urbans, your lads and lasses. I don't know what it's like nowadays, but yeah, totally different crowd in there to the more upmarket pubs that I've like the King's Arms across the road, Oxford Street. That looks like they do rooms as well. So there you go. Little bit of a random vlog on me back in the UK, and little random rants about Woodstock. Brings back such memories. Yeah, but if anyone's in the UK or visiting the UK, I highly recommend a trip to Woodstock. I mean, Oxford City, the actual city centre is beautiful, all the colleges, that's well worth a visit as well. In fact, the whole area is well worth spending some time in. The Marlborough Arms, little story about the Marlborough Arms. I spent my honeymoon in there with my first wife. Yes, very interesting night. 15th century coaching, it's another coaching inn. So the Bear Hotel was a coaching inn. So years ago, the old coaches and the horses would turn up there and yeah, rest there for the night. And the room for the gentlemen. Oh, what's this? Ambulance. Whoa! And the football hasn't even started. It's Sunday. It's England's first Euro game today. So that'll give you a clue when I made this vlog, because it'll probably take me a couple of days to bang it out, to edit it. Okay, that's a little wander around the town of Woodstock. Very beautiful. I'm going back to my wagon. Punch Bowl actually has hotel rooms as well. A lot of these places have changed. Back in the day, the Punch Bowl and the Crown were a bit spit and sawdust. Punch Bowl used to have bikers in there on a Sunday playing a bit of blues. Yeah, it's a bit rough and ready. Anyway, we're heading back to my chariot, and we're going to go and see old Winston. So let's go. Okay, we are in the lovely little village of Bladon. In the background there you have the grounds of Blenheim Palace. Now I'm winging this a bit just through memory, because I've not been up to I've been to Winston Churchill's grave before, but very long time ago, and I'm kind of thinking it is this church here. Let's have a look. Is it? Yes, this is it. So it is the parish church of St Martin, Bladon. There you go. There's the name of the church. Let's go and check out old Winnie's grave. That was Winston Churchill's nickname, Winnie. Apparently Winston Churchill originally, before being a politician, was a soldier. Super cool. There you go. Lovely, quaint little church. It's not particularly big. I'm pretty sure, I hope I got this right. I'll have to switch my vlog somewhere else, but I'm pretty sure Winston Churchill's grave is here somewhere. There it is. Mr. Churchill himself. Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill, born 1874 and died 1965. There you go. Winston Churchill. Wow, what a lovely setting to end your days. In fact, there are other members of the Churchill family here. Randolph Henry Spencer Churchill. Yes, there's a Randolph Frederick Edward Spencer. So obviously they use the same names in their children as they progress their family. Not too sure. Yeah, there's more Churchill graves. That one isn't, but this one is. Marigold Churchill. Diana Spencer Churchill. Let's have a look. Ooh. Okay, we're in, mate. Morning. Good morning. Wow, very dimly lit. All sorts of royal paraphernalia on the walls. Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cornwall. Lovely, lovely stained glass windows. Doesn't look like there's been a service here today. It is now coming up to midday. It's very, very quaint, very peaceful. I think churches, temples, places of worship, they are always very peaceful. Lovely sun beaming through the stained glass there. And there is the organ, finely tuned, and it looks very well polished. Very, very nice. I'll say it over and over and over, I do like my architecture. Check out the old wooden roof. It's probably got slate or tiles of some sort above it, but the inner of the roof is all wooden structure. Happy days. Okay, good old Google. Because I wing my vlogs, I don't do any research. Yeah, good old Google. This church goes back to the 11th and 12th century, so it's even older than the pre-Catholic current Church of England church in Woodstock itself. This church isn't the original church. Apparently it was demolished, the original church, in 1802. So what you see in front of you there is actually a newer version of the original church. Why it was demolished, I don't know. There is only so much information I can give you guys on this random vlog in Woodstock and surrounding area. But I hope I've given you some information, even if I did Google it. I mean, obviously some of the information I was familiar with coming from this area, but you learn things all the time. I lived in Oxford all my life. I only recently explored the colleges a couple of years back, and it was fascinating. There's just so much stuff I didn't know about. So there we go. Goodbye, Mr. Winston Churchill. Right, we're going to end this vlog in style. I'm going to try and access the Working Men's Club in Woodstock. It's coming up to midday, so I'm thinking we're going to try and get in the Working Men's, get myself a nice cold English pint of beer, and reminisce in the club. And we're going to do our outro from there. Potentially, if you don't see me in the Working Men's, we will be somewhere else. But that's where we're heading. So this vlog, today's vlog, is coming to an end. Oh man, I'm so dozy today. I'm dropping the GoPro. Yeah, there's quite a few tourists appearing now. Some groups, families. There you go. Right, we're going down. I've parked my chariot in a very cheeky spot where I used to park years ago. When I used to, you can actually, there is a way of accessing the park without going through the turnstiles, but to access you do need to be a local, and you do need a permit, but it's free. Years ago we used to have a permit, so yeah, all locals could access. It might have changed nowadays, but I'm pretty sure you can still get a permit if you're local. And what's in front of you is the Bladon end of the park. It is absolutely beautiful in there. A lot of the trees, I'm not too sure about the ones in front of me, were landscaped by Capability Brown. Okay, we are going in Woodstock Social Club. There's a back alley. There you go, just to prove I used to be a proper local. Yeah, there's a little back alley. Not too sure if they're open. I ain't seen anybody. It's sat in my van. There's nobody in there. We'll just have a little look in. Right, we'll go and check out. Please leave quietly. Super cool. Check this out. Okay, we are in. There's no sign of anybody. There's a load of copyright music as well. Yeah, it's pretty much, you've seen the outside earlier on in the vlog. This is what it's like inside. Have a game of darts. Loads of lovely little seating areas. Aircon, got air conditioning. Well set up for the football. There's nobody in here. It's because I come through the back door. See how far I can get in here without getting a copyright strike. Yeah, years ago, proof machines, those queues queues and queues for people waiting to get on the fruit machines. I ain't going too far because of the copyright music, but there's the bar. Have a nice jukebox. Yeah, I can't go any further because of copyright. I think the guy who's running the bar, he's at the front door. Probably hasn't seen me come in the back door. Oh well, I think they're open. Soon find out. Anyway, outro time in a minute. Woodstock Social Club. Okay, it's that special time of day. It is outro time. I have got myself a lovely pint of Coors. Very nice. Lots of traditional ales in it. I'm having a traditional Coors. Not that it's that traditional. So there's no one in here. I mean, I've been chatting to the barman. It is very, very quiet here. Back in the day, this was mobbed. But yeah, things change. But anyway, I've really enjoyed today's vlog. Little jolly around Woodstock. So from Rocket and Travels, I said it again, Rocket and Travels, Rocket Travels, I don't know why I say that. Anyway, from me and my pint of Coors, from Woodstock Social Club in Woodstock, over and out. Have a good day, guys. Cheers.